How's it going on, everybody? Welcome to week 2 of the MGL. This week, taking on Gokey. Someone I think I know I fought Gokey once in the past, maybe more. I think the last time we did fight, I did come out on top, so hopefully we can keep that going. They've got some scary Pokemon for sure. Matchups down below as per usual. Pikachu does have Light Ball. It can't Eviolite, but it's going to be Light Ball anyways. Marshtomp is a good defensive Pokemon. Combuskin has no speed boost, but still hits pretty hard. Grovyle is a fast grass type who it hits pretty hard for this format. Cranidos has like 120 attack. Tentacool, a good defensive Pokemon with Rapid Spin Toxic Spikes. You've got Shelgon who can DD up while being pretty defensive. Cutiefly who can be a Quiver Dance, Sweeper, or set webs up. Picky Peck who can spam flying moves. Pretty much all he does. Bronzor, another defensive Pokemon that gets access to like rocks and a lot of utility. First off, we're bringing Hakamo. Very standard this week. I'm pretty much just 252, 252 in case it's a Scarf Picky Peck, which I can very much see into my team. Close combat actually does more into Bronzor than something like a, what's it called? A Throat Chop, where I can EQ to a plethora of the team, and then Iron Head for that Cutiefly as well. I'd say there's a fair chance Bronzor's Heat Proof over Levitate here, just because I have Charmeleon and my ground type Sandy Gas, but it might just run Levitate just for Hakamo EQ. We're also soundproof this week for Alluring Voice Pikachu. Pretty nice. Can't hit us super hard outside of that. Like something like a T-Bolt with Light Ball is still going to be doing quite a bit, but if we have to absolutely switch in, we can. Second up, we've got Seadra. Assault Vest again, we're Rocket Surf, Ice Beam, Clear Smog, and Flip Turn. Once Tentacool is chipped down or dead, there's not really a great switch into this on my opponent's side. I can just kind of spam Surf and Ice Beam into a lot of their Pokemon, and they don't have great switch-ins. Poison Point, of course, we're rocking AV just for a bit more survivability. We do have to be pretty fast here, as the next speed tier is Cutiefly, and I want to be faster than that. To be honest, so that is Seadra for this week. Third up, we've got Porygon, of course. We're rocking full Fizz stuff this week, mainly to switch in on stuff like the Marshtomp, like the Grovyle, like the Shelgon, like the Cranidos, even Picky Peck. Try Attack Shadow Ball, Recover, and Thunder Wave. Pretty standard stuff here. We're rocking Analytic again. I mean, we should be slower than everything except Bronzor anyways. We can't, unfortunately, be slower than it, so that's why we're not rocking minus speed, but pretty standard stuff here. We hit the whole team for at least neutral. So, fourth up, we've got Screens Morgrim again. Thought about the idea of a possible setup Morgrim, but there's just like Cutiefly and Pikachu can kind of one-tap them, unfortunately, with like Moonblast and Alluring Voice, so didn't feel the greatest. But we're just rocking Deagleam, Reflect, Light Screen, Parting Shot. The good news is my opponent doesn't have a Dark type, so Parting Shot is extremely free to spam into their team. We're just rocking Light Clay again. A little bit of speed in case Tentacool comes with 0 speed. We can get like a Deagleam on it if we have to. And then just mix defense here to live some hits. Fifth up, GRIMER ALOLAN. Knockoff is pretty free into the team. Combuskin is likely their best switch, but I don't think they want to risk him getting chipped early, especially with Poison Touch chances. And then Cutiefly isn't really a great switch in, so likely going to lead GRIMER here. I think it's really solid. If they lead Cutiefly, I can just click Poison Jab. We have the 30% there, and then the Poison Touch as well, in case they're like Focus Sash with webs, so that feels really good. If we don't, we also have Sneak, so either way, they might be able to get webs up, but you'll see our last Pokemon can remove them. We're rocking Assault Vest here again, just to take hits better. Ice Punch to hit other Pokemon like Grovyle, Shelgon, Picky Peck for more, and then we're rocking Shadow Sneak last for a little bit of priority. Super nice. A fair bit of their attackers are pretty frail in like Cutiefly, Grovyle, and Pikachu, so it could be super solid to pick one of them off late in the game. Then last up, we've got Dartrix. Was really debating. I think Sandshrew is okay here. I think Dartrix just gets a little more value. And then Voltorb also, if Gokey didn't have a Shelgon, if he had a Dragon type that was maybe not as bulky, I think Voltorb would probably be the bring here. And also Lightning Rod Pikachu is kind of annoying if I want to spam Volt Switch, but Really debating Voltorb here. It's very solid, but I think I need Defog just in case for webs, because I like webs really just are super annoying for me. So we're rocking Dual Wing Beat Knockoff as well, of course. We don't have a grass move, which, you know, you could say is kind of crazy into Marshtomp, but Marshtomp's likely not going to stay in versus me in fear of that unless we've revealed all 4 moves. We're rocking Long Reach just because we don't have grass moves, so no reason to run Overgrow in case they're like Rocky Helmet on something. Then Roost Defog just for sustainability and removal. Dartrix is also pretty solid switch into Pikachu. Despite being neutral to T-Bolt, even with Light Ball, it does like 30%, 30 to 35, which is pretty good, all things considered, because that thing does a lot. So definitely, I think I've got stuff for Pikachu. It is still super scary, of course, but I'm feeling pretty good about this week. I think I've got some Pokemon it's difficult for my opponent to switch into, and I think Tentacool and Bronzor have to do a lot defensively that I can overwhelm eventually, and then just start breaking the team down. I definitely think Pikachu, Marshtomp are coming. I think there is a very solid chance. I think Pikachu, Marshtomp, Tentacool are for sure 3 coming. I think Bronzor also will likely come for Hakamo. I think there's a very good chance. The other 2 are kind of up for debate. I think Grovyle doesn't have a great matchup here, so I could see that. I could very much see... I think Cranidos is okay. I don't think it's the greatest here either, but I could see Shelgon, Cutiefly, or Picky Peck all coming. I think they're all pretty solid into me in their own different ways. So with that being said, let's hop right into the battle, fellas. Alright everyone, week 2, MGL. Let's get it. Let's see what Gokey brought. Hope everyone's doing good today. Yeah, let's hop right into it. My mic wants to be a little loose. There we go. Alright, we see Pikachu, we see Tentacool, we see Cutiefly, we see Picky Peck, we see Marshtomp, and we see Cranidos. No Marshtomp, no Bronzor. Okay, I think Hakamo can go really crazy here if I position it correctly. We're still gonna lead Grimer, just because I really like Grimer lead here. Despite me having double grass, I'm still surprised to see no Marshtomp, but Cranidos is very scary as well. Like, Picky Peck is also kind of scary. Cranidos a little more, but we'll see. How much does, like, Porygon take from Cranidos? God, man, a Head Smash does a lot. Even a Sheer Force Life Orb Adamant does, like, almost half. Good news is we can T-Wave recover spam on it, but Jesus, man. Good luck having the Gokey, by the way. The good news is, when no Grovyle or Marshtomp as well, once Tentacool gets, like chipped, Seadra just clicks Surf into the whole team, so that's super nice. We do see Picky Peck lead. Okay. Hello, Mr. Picky Peck. I love Picky Peck. He's such a little guy. He could just straight up Brave Bird into me. Wouldn't kill me. I feel like Picky Peck seems highly unlikely. Wait, I put Marshtomp down. It's Combuskin. Okay, sorry. My bad. Do I just want to go hard Porygon? He could also U-turn here. Let's go hard Porygon. I don't want Muck taking a ton of damage. Maybe should have thought about that. This guy does get knockoff though. He might just knock. He U-turns, okay. So I did 12%. I would say there's a very good chance he's scarfed here. He's just max attack. Actually, could be adamant? I don't know. Hard to say here. I expect Combuskin to just want to come out here, right? Yep, it does, it does. I think I want to... I think it's a bit unlikely that my opponent goes hard CC here. Actually, no, they really could. Let's go for a try attack. Break, okay. Ups to 166. That, I believe, is Eviolite. Actually, weird. That did like half? A little less than half. I don't know. Surprised it did that little though. Anyways. It did 40% with break. Just like a mid-roll. Let's go for a recover here. We do just see the CC. Okay. That's okay. Losing Porygon early does kind of suck, but good lead on my opponent's part. I should have just Poison Gem, man. I'm being dumb. I'm being dumb. Playing bad. I'm just always going to click flip turn here. I think Tentacle will come in. Yep. That looks Fizz Def to me. He's definitely Eviolite, I believe, so. Let's go into Grimer. Let's see. Yeah, that is Fizz Def. We'll knock off. I should have just potentially traded the damage from Grimer to Piggy Peck. Because if he stays in, we kill him. Ah, that's such a bad misplay from me. My bad, guys. My bad. We see knock from Tentacle. Takes off my AV, which isn't the worst thing. But that is huge. Do we get a... Nice, okay. I'm just gonna knock again. He can't do a lot to me, and this opens up Seadra a ton. Toxic Spikes, okay. Okay. Good play. We'll go for a Shadow Sneak here. I mean, I'm completely fine with Tentacle going down. Who do I think comes in here? Combuskin maybe again? Could also see Craniados. Since my switch into that guy is dead. We do see the Craniados. He has Mold Breaker. Instead of Sheer Force. Okay, that's... What would be a Mold Breaker for on my team? I don't know. That's better for me though, I would say. Earthquake. Does that kill me? Grimer. It blows me up. Might just have to go Morgrim here. Get a Reflect up, I think so. If he's Head Smash, I think I die, but it is what it is. Yeah, it does just kill me. Wow, okay. Unlucky. You just take half, though, which is a ton. I think we can go Hakamoto now, though. I think Ironhead's really free. Yeah, well, Ironhead. So I'm pretty sure Combuskin. Was Tentacle not Eviolite now that I'm thinking about it? I actually don't remember what I knocked off. Does withdraw. Wow, I could have got a free DD there. Defragment. Who is this? This is Cutie Fly. It is sashed. Okay. We're gonna go back hard Grimer here. It's a better identity there. Getting this down the sash is really big. Sticky web. Yep. Makes sense. Makes sense. We're gonna sneak. If they go picky peck, it is what it is. Hakamoto with the DD up might just be able to win though now. Not gonna lie. Or if picky peck Scarf, it might come down to a speed tie. Because I outspeed Scarf Craniados. We'll see, we'll see. I could very well just not sneak here though, which is... I mean, no, there's no reason for me not to. Okay, they do save this. That makes sense, that makes sense. Do we see Picky Peck come out? We actually see this was Combuskin. Interesting. Surprised about that one. Do get the Poison Touch, which is really nice. Is there any reason to save Grimer here? I think we should actually live a CC. Yeah. I don't think I can afford damage on anybody else. We'll stay in Poison Jab. CC, yep. We do live. Sets Combuskin down. Cutie Fly's alive on one. Craniados revealed Head Smash. We saw that. It's on half. Pikachu. You always go Picky Peck here, right? Yep. We will Poison Jab. Brave Bird, yep. Makes a lot of sense. And I mean, we kind of have to go Seedra here. Dartrix actually lives a Brave Bird. Maybe I should have went that, actually. Either way... we'll just Ice Beam to ensure I get the kill. Does withdraw. Sack Cutie Fly here. Yep. Or sacks Craniados. Wow, okay. That's okay with me. I would... interesting. Yep. So we go hard Dartrix here, always. Kind of forced to. What do they go for? Do they Volt Switch? That'd be a really good play. T-Bolt, okay. 254. That did 29%, I believe. Yep, 29%. Do I really need to defog? I don't know if I do. Let's go for a knockoff here. I think they'll Volt. If I can get a Scarf off Piggyback, I think Hakamoa wins. Okay, they sack this. That makes a lot of sense. We have a chance to live a Brave Bird. If he's Adamant, likely not. If he's Jolly, we have a good chance. How much does Seadra take from a Brave Bird? Too much. We'll knock. U-turn. Wow. Okay. I'm surprised they went for that. Wonder if we can calc damage, add possible adamant damage there. So we always go for a roost here. So I did 16%, that U-turn from Piggyback. Yeah, he is adamant. Takes off my EV light. Do I defog? Do I need to? I feel like this Piggyback's scarfed anyways. We'll just knock again. T-Bolt is gonna hurt worse. Actually, no, because his light ball is knocked off, so. I'll roost again. Does swap, okay. That's kind of crazy, no? Well played, but wow. Calls my roost there. Go for a knockoff here. Does kill us. But I think Hakamo's got it from here. We do have to go Seadra first. I should actually flip turn here. Yep, flip turn here. That's always the play. Man, what a scary fucking team Gokey has. Nice. Did Piggyback die? No. Okay, that's best case scenario for us then. So Pikachu, let's see, play rough, non-light ball. He can't even kill Hakamoa, so okay. Draining Kiss, okay. That's cool, that's cool. Draining Kiss to get around the alluring. But unfortunately, Pikachu will just die to this. That Draining's still so much, man, holy. GG's to Gokey, super close game for sure. I shouldn't have sacked Porygon so early, that was some misplays on my end, but we still pick up the dub at least. I will need to shape up my early game. I think after that we played pretty well. Gokey made some good plays. I don't quite understand the U-turn on Picky Peck that one later turn. Maybe there was a reason, but nonetheless, a win's a win, man. We take those. GG's to Gokey. Close game, really close game, to be honest. Man, that Draining Kiss does so much, even without Light Ball. Yeah, that's just max special attack. So, GG's. We're 2-0 on the season now. I think we've got a +5 diff, so not bad. See you guys next week. Bye-bye.